Hello. I have had a wild couple days, in a good way, a very good way, and I would like to share it with you because I was supposed to make a video of like each thing, but then the next thing would happen, and then I'd be like, whoa, and then the next thing. So it's been a fun weekend, is what I'm trying to say. Um, I got off work on Friday, and I was like, okay, like, what do I do? There was, what was it? There was this Facebook page that I'm a part of, and some guy was like, "Oh, there's free parkour open gym at this place in Seattle," and I was like, "Really?" Hmm. So I went, checked it out. It was like 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., and it was amazing. It was at Parkour Visions in Seattle. It's like a little south of like the main Seattle area, so it was like oh, it was so good. It was this huge warehouse filled with all these like wood things, and the ground was all like mats, and there were these bars that you could do stuff on, and it was a really good time. It was very nice to actually move in that way again, and my arms are like still super sore. Like doing this hurts, and I think that's because of the bars, because I'm not used to swinging so hard. But that was awesome. And so then after that, I some people that I met at the open gym were like, "Hey, let's go out for dinner." So it was like, "All right," and we went to this restaurant called the Oak, um, and that was fun. I mean, we just chatted, these total strangers, and it was like, "Hey, blah blah blah." Like it was sweet. It was sweet. It was. I feel like that's like what should be happening on a daily basis, or at least like twice a week or something. Just total strangers have dinner or something. It was great. Good times. I got like finished at like 12 o'clock, so I got home at 12:30 and was like, fell asleep. Woke up the next morning and around like 8 or so, and there's a Jet City comic show, which was in Tacoma, and I I had known about it for a while and was like, oh, I might go, but I did that thing where you kind of like just kind of go around your house and just do stuff and like slowly waste time. And so it wasn't like a good thing for me to be doing that, but I did. And then I went around like 12 or so, and I got there and I was all by myself. You know, I don't have any friends who really do that sort of thing. Um, so I just got there, paid $10 to get in, and was like, oh wow, huh? And I some when you're alone in public, I feel like, or at least for me, it's I'm either one of two ways. I'm either like really just kind of quiet and being that like the Lone Ranger type guy, or it's just like crazy like like just talking to people and just being fun. So the first half, I was just walking around looking at stuff. I was just like whatever. Like my mood wasn't really good. Like I wasn't mentally prepped for it. But then I got into it and I started like talking to people. Shut up. I started talking to people and taking pictures with people, and like really it was a really good time. Actually, I found a bunch of comic people there, which makes sense. It's a Comic Con, but there was a lot more than I expected. There were like a bunch of people making their like homemade comics and everything. And I found this dude that I've been following on Instagram, and he was just sitting at a table, and I recognized his name, and I was like, "Yeah, sir." And I got to talking with him, and he like told me, he gave me some advice on things, and it was good because he's like 50 or 60 or something, and he was just drawing full time, like that's all he did. So I was like, I want that, give it to me. And so we chatted, and I got a bunch of advice from a bunch of people, and then I bought like some art pieces. Like I don't normally buy things. I'm not gonna lie. Like I literally have not actually bought something for myself in, like, aside from food, in at least half a year or something. It's gonna have to change because a few of my clothes ripped recently, but what do you do? Um, and then after that, then it was Sunday. No, and then after the show, I went to my buddy's parents' birthday party, and we just hung out and did birthday party things, and that was awesome. And just doing things, and then we went back home and watched Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail. Can't go wrong with that. And then on Sunday, I don't really know what I did. Oh, I do. I went to my sister's cheer recital. Not a recital, it's like a competition. I went to my sister's cheer thing, and that was cool. And then I came home and like been working on my comics and played some Assassin's Creed. So like the past 3 days have had more fun than like ever. I was so happy and like just having a killer time the whole time, and it was just awesome. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my weekend, and now I'm going back to work tonight, and I'm working the night shift now, or at least tonight. I don't know. So I'm starting at 6 p.m. and gonna go until like 4 in the morning or 6 in the morning or whatever they want. But it's money, so I'm just gonna work on some of my comic before I go to bed. This is what I got, my most recent actual finished page, and so yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna go now. Have a good day. Rock on.